If you're watching this video, it's likely that you are considering if you should use a qualitative software program for your research study. To begin, let's address some common questions. First, will the software analyze the data for me? The short answer is no. The researcher typically still needs to go through and code the data and develop themes in the data. However, the software program can help organize and store the data and get surface level information like frequencies of words or phrases. Second, can I code with something I already use? Yes, there are some accessible programs that you may already be familiar with, like Microsoft Office and Google. You can code in these programs using tools like the comment function, and to learn more about coding in these programs, please refer to the video below. Third, are programs easy to learn? Not necessarily. There can be a steep curve with learning how to use a new program. Before deciding to invest your time, energy, and potential financial resources, let's discuss if a software program is necessary to meet your research goals. Here I have a decision tree with 5 questions that you should ask yourself if you're considering if a qualitative software program would be suited for your study. First, how much data do you have? Second, do you have a combination of data sources? Third, are you going to be doing more qualitative research in the future? This one's related to that steep learning curve that can be associated with learning a new program. 4, are you working as part of a research team? And 5, do you have the funding available to purchase a subscription? I would recommend going through these questions one by one and deciding if a qualitative software program would be necessary to meet your research goals. If you answer yes to some of the questions 1 through 4 and decide that you would like to proceed with a program, there are a variety of programs that both require a paid subscription and also that are free, so we'll go ahead and talk about those now. Here's a list of 8 popular programs, 5 that require payment and 3 that are free. We'll talk about these programs one by one. So first is atlas.ai Desktop. This is an artificial intelligence program that is commonly cited in the literature. It has data analysis and visualization tools. However, it does not have real-time collaboration, so depending on your research team and your needs of the study, this could be a con for this program. There are also free worldwide support through atlas.ai.com, and YouTube videos available. There's a free trial period and a student license and a semester license payment option as well. The next program is AT-Web. This is partnered with atlas.ai, however, it does have less functions than the desktop version. There is that real-time team collaboration, so depending on the needs of your research team, this could be an option to consider. It also has those data analysis and visualization tools, and there is live chat support. There's a free trial available and a student license web-only lease that's $10 a month. The next program to take a look at is NVivo. NVivo has a centralized project sharing dashboard and data visualization tools. There can be a lack of transparency with the security protocols, however. In terms of resources, there are support services and community-based supports and YouTube tutorials as well. There is a free trial period, so you can try out the program before purchasing. However, the price can vary greatly depending on the license and functions that you may need in your research project. Next is DDoS. DDoS is a cloud-based storage and project workspace. They do have transparent security protocols and a simplified user interface. There are data visualization tools. However, the internet-based platform is retired, so you need to download a program, and deleting or changing codes can be harder once the data has been coded. There are support services, free webinars, platform tutorials, resource guides, and YouTube tutorials. There's a 30-day free trial period and monthly plans ranging from $10.95 to $14.95. The next program to take a look at is MaxQDA. This is an interface that is designed similarly to Office with built-in transcription tools and also those data visualization tools. This program also does have multilingual capacities, and you can upload a variety of media types to code. However, there can be a lack of transparency with the security protocols, and to get the latest version, you must pay to upgrade your license, and lack of integrations with other softwares, so it can be difficult to transfer some of that data, depending again on your research needs. In terms of resources, there is a support center and community-based support portal, and YouTube tutorials. For pricing, there's a 30-day free trial period. And again, for this one, pricing can vary greatly depending on the license that you're looking for and the functions that you need in your research project. The next program to take a look at is one of the free programs. So this one is QDA Miner Lite. This has an intuitive coding using codes organized in a tree structure. It has those data visualization tools, and you can import from other qualitative coding softwares and transcription tools. In terms of cons, this can be considered a con. It is a Windows application, but there are options available for running on Mac OS, so just depending on what resources you have available, this might be something to consider. In terms of resources, there are YouTube tutorials, and there's interface and help file. There is an interface and help file in a few different languages, and again, this program is one of the free programs. Next to take a look at is Encoder. Encoder automatically codes the data as it's uploaded, and it's constantly improving due to machine learning. It is compatible with R, and it's specifically designed for big data. However, it still is in developmental stages, and related to that, there is a lack of resources available. This is another one of the free programs. And the last program to talk about is RQDA. RQDA is compatible with R. It's an R program. R is compatible across operating platforms. It can be considered user-friendly. You can import PDF highlights. However, since this is R-based, it does require that knowledge of coding in R. The program is limited to text-based data, and there are some options to analyze iterator reliability through other codes in R outside of the RQDA program, and also downloading it into Excel or uploading it into SPSS to get some of those iterator reliability statistics if that's needed for your project. In terms of resources, there are resource guides and YouTube tutorial videos, and this one is free. So there's an overview of 8 of the popular programs. There is more information linked in the document below, so if you're considering any of these, I would consider taking a look at that and looking at some of the further information and some of the resources linked in that document as well.